Hey, 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 is everything working? I think it is. I hope it is. Let me move that. Alright, and it's... okay. It's not where I put you. Alright. Hello, everybody. Last stream, nothing broke, so I'm gonna hope it's the same this time. Load into my resting area, which I probably should have done first, but it's going to be a you choose stream, so you guys will be able to choose whether or not I play Road to 1000 Days or whatchamacallit, the trial. And as per usual, I opened up OBS literally like a minute before I had to start streaming, so running it late as per usual. Oh, that's very laggy. And my lamp fell over, no! Alright, hello Seabro, Onion, how y'all doing? Oh yeah, I finally built a bread bar. It only took 400 days, but I finally built it. It's kind of a modified version. He only has like one board going on each side, but I just made it a full table. Seabro says do 1000 days. Alright, well there's one vote. Oh yeah, and I did a bit of decorating off stream, and by decorating I mean I just moved my medicine from here all the way to the jazz part, which actually I need to check up on that and make sure it didn't explode and kill the world, because I might have to load a previous save. Because if that happens, then that's gonna suck. I'll have to rebuild the bread bar, but oh well. Yeah, just stick with 1000 days. Fair enough. The trial is nothing but suffering, so I'm actually kind of glad that you guys are choosing 1000 days. Oh, I can't see the chat now. Oh, there we go. Oh. Alright, moment of truth. Did everything break? What are you going to do with the junk boxes? These? I'm going to have a bunch of them just out on the floor. Oh my god, it actually stayed. That is very relieving. I'm gonna move that one. Oh, I felt the frames. Oh, this is very sketchy. I would just try and grab it, but that's gonna... uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn on the grab UI so I can fix this mess. Okay. There we go. That's kind of... Okay, there we go. And hide that. Alright. Well, that's very relieving, because I don't want to have to redo all that. Should have just left it. It's too late now. Oh. Now I get to run all the way back. It was basically doing this, but like 10-20 times. There's a lot of medicine, and you can only carry 36 pieces. Oh, I still have herbal medicine. I forgot about that. You're a drug dealer in this game? No. For legal reasons, I am not. But you can find me after 7 p.m. for Saturday. Alright then, well, I guess we're doing... I forgot to do that. Oh well, I guess we'll just roam with no weapons. Do I have... I don't have jambalaya. It's not like I need it. Oh. Alright, let's see what is happening in the world. I need those weapon caches, but at the same time I want those reclaimed squads and tower squads. Alright, well then I'll do that. Go to Bash and then Via. We need psychedelic drugs and retribution. Maybe. What's up, Bob Skinny Feet? It's not the strangest name I've heard, but... Alright. Oh. Hello, Helpless Walker. How are you doing? Via Corolla. The ward. Well, I'm in the ward right now. Please tell me there's a bottle or something in here. Oh, perfect. And that is why bottles are great. Because they save you. One shaft. Do I need more shafts or sharp objects? I forget. Both. Okay. Shafts are harder to come by, at least from what I've found. Mostly because only a couple things actually have them. Unless you're recycling boxes of stuff, but I'm not. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot, I need to do some research on what these boxes, or not boxes, cats mean. Because I still cannot figure it out. Maybe you can like climb this in Retribution? I don't know. What day are you on? 409. Which I really should be on a higher day because this was started who knows how long ago. Ever since my trial video, which was at least 3 months ago, something like that. Or maybe it was just like 2. I forget. Ooh, razor blades. I need those. And you. And you. You need to die. Oh, I forgot I had that on. You can tell I'm still a little tired because I only woke up not that long ago. What gaming? Oh, hello. What gaming computer do you have? I have the Predator Helios 300. It's a laptop, so it's, you know, it's pretty good. It's not the absolute greatest, but it does what I need it to do, which is do this. Oh, well, there goes that. Hey, here's another one. Oh yeah, I forgot, I need to boost the volume. Or the desktop audio. I'm gonna increase this ever so slightly, so if everything sounds awful now, that is why. Oh, I need to move my mouse. Ah. Not that you guys can see that, but I can, and it bothers me. Ooh. I really hope Retribution isn't the same places. It says that we'll be able to travel to places both old and new, so there's gonna be... Bywater is confirmed, because it was shown a couple times. in the trailer that dropped not too long ago. So that's gonna be very exciting because I do like some of these locations, like the ward by water, and it's gonna be really interesting to see how they change. And also, yes, Sonny's pawn shop is in Bywater, or at least theoretically. That could just mean the general Bywater area, but I don't see why they wouldn't just include it as part of the map. But also, I guess the reason that they didn't make maps too big was due to the fact that they were planning to release this on Quest. And that makes sense, because a lot of the people that play this game play on Quest, so... Where'd my arrows? And I used to as well, because it is very convenient. Your pizza is delicious, that is good to know. Nothing in here, okay. Oh. I think that's everything from here then. Hey. Now we still have this building to check. Okay, need to make 760. Says shafts in it, yeah, so I'm gonna ditch the bottles for that. Yeah. Get off me. I'm only on day 102. Yeah, I got to day 100 pretty quickly, but the reason for that was we didn't have Wi-Fi for a little bit, so I spent like a week just playing this game because I had nothing else to do. Come on. There we go. Do those barrels explode? The ones in the shed? Yeah, they do. They're like long propane tanks. I don't know why they're in the game, but they look cool. And you can only find them in the ward and Rampart. Oh, and in Bywater, yeah. Maybe the devs will make Retribution on the Quest 2 better graphics. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do, because the reason the graphics don't look great is because they made it for the Quest 1 version. Or graphics from the Quest 1, yeah. I mean, the Quest 2 is a powerful platform, so... You know, it's gonna be interesting to see what all they can do with it. Does Rampart scare you? Nah. The only things that are quote-unquote scary about it are the fact that it's pitch black in there, and also the jump scare doors. But once you get over those two things, it's eh. Okay, what all? This. And everything else is recycle, okay. Boom. This should get me enough shafts to craft, I think, to 6,000 arrows, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I have less arrows than I think I do. Oh, let me make a fourth and pin before I run out of sharp objects. That got me to 5,700. Eh. Still pretty good though. That got me to 4,200. One day 251, nice. That's about as far as I got on Quest. I got to day 2, or I think I got to like 230 something. But, and I still have that as a save file, but the game crashes when you collect too many resources. Or when you pile up boxes of stuff about yay high, which I do. You gotta make a vinyl collection with the record thing? Eh, I mean I would, but it's just the same record, so... But that would be cool if there were like different discs you could collect. Alright, what is happening? Character was bugging out. Okay, Bastion. Alright. Then we'll do Via and then Rampart. If, Rampart has some better stuff, but also I need shafts, so... Go to the Axeman's Cave, I do every single time. Or every time I go to Bastion. Because it's just that good. Alright. Hanging zombie that has no collision. Wait, was there death squads on this? I forgot. Not gonna lie, Saints and Sinners gets boring. Yeah, at least for me as well. It's something you have to find a way to make it entertaining to yourself. Or a goal to reach, like I'm trying to get to 1,000, but even then, I don't play this game that often, because I want to play other games, and at this point I'm kind of burnt out of Saints and Sinners, but at least, you know, at least if I can still make videos on it and make people laugh, then, ow, why are you shooting me? I'm no threat to you, yet. I'm about to be in about 3 seconds. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, was there someone else? Probably. All these are about to walkerify. Have you gotten a second raid at the bus? I don't think so, no, just the one. And then the one in Aftershocks. I don't know if a second raid can even happen. The devs really need to make something in Retribution to make it replayable. I think, like, Saints and Sinners is just, like, them just getting started. Like, Retribution, I'm almost positive is gonna be insane. Like most other quest story games. Yeah. They do definitely have a lot of interesting stuff planned, and since we already know a lot of the characters, we won't have to waste time learning who they are, except for like Sonny and them, and all the new ones. So it's basically going to be 2 games in one, this, and then the story part of Retribution. So that's going to be really interesting to see. Wish random raids and herd spawns would be sick, or would happen. That would be, yeah, that would be amazing. I like the randomness of that. Except when Tower come to your bus, it's like a day or 2 after you kill one of their death squad, or the day after you read the message that Mama leaves you. So, you know, it's like you can still expect that. But the first time I played, I did not expect that at all. So, that was great. And I'm hoping Retribution is a lot like that as well, that you're just not gonna know what happens, which it sounds like that's what they're planning. And so far it looks amazing, so who knows. Imagine having whispers in Retribution. Yeah. It does say that we're gonna be in contact with more, well, not in contact, but we're gonna be seeing more just miscellaneous survivors, and plus, you can find backpacks of fallen survivors, so that's gonna be cool. But only at night. This might be the most walkers I've seen in one sitting without a horde. Okay, wow, there's a lot of them. I might run out of stamina. Come on, there we go. Whisperer mask needs to be a thing. It's in Bastion. You can see a Whisperer mask right here. And you spawned in even though. But yeah, you can see a Whisperer mask right here. Increased walkers or something today? Good lord. Yeah. I guess it's just a nod to the Walking Dead, because you also have like the Commonwealth armor in Memorial Lane, and you can see it in what you call it? There are also the Commonwealth armor and the trailer. Oh my god. Okay, well that didn't work. I can see your experience in the game going through that horde. Yeah, it's... I mean, it's not really too insanely difficult going through a horde, but also that's if you know how to take out a walker, which is pretty easy. On standard, though, that would have been a very different story, which I kind of wish I was playing on standard for that. Give me the shotgun. There we go. Okay, how are there that many? There were a lot of dead troops that hadn't been brained. That's the only way you can get that many. Which goes to show that this game can perfectly handle, you know, big groups of walkers. So I don't know why they limited it to 13, 14 on PC. Like, you can get more walkers than that on the pump mission. You get like 20 at least. And that's the ones that naturally spawn, but no soldiers spawn there, so you can't zombify them. Unfortunately. Oh my gosh! You did not make any noise. And you need to not ever do that again. Punching would be fun. Yeah. That would be pretty cool. Do you have the free cam mod? I don't know how much I can speak on that, so I'm not going to. Is playing on story difficulty allowed? Yeah, for speedruns. No one plays on standard for the speedruns because your stamina goes down like crazy, and since you're sprinting everywhere, that's... Is that somebody down there? I guess not. Since you're sprinting everywhere, the speedruns just wouldn't... They'd just be very slower if you were on standard. Though that might end up being a category for Retribution, since the speedrun community wasn't exactly that big. It was like 3 or 4 people. So, there will be more speedrun opportunities for Retribution, which I'm excited for. Oh. Alright, who's down here? I don't know if you heard that, but my arm cracked. Thought I was gonna die. Alright. Yeah, that's everything. Ooh, a screwdriver. Yeah, I just... Actually, no, I will take that, because that has sharp objects as well. What if you killed the Axeman without getting him in the head? An Axeman walker? That would be interesting. We definitely will go against the Axeman, but I think, I don't think it's going to be like a blow to the head. I think it's going to be like either kicking him off the tower or something. for like blowing him up. Hoping for permadeath, me too. I like to play a lot of permadeath modes in games. SCP, Minecraft when I had it, which I don't anymore, unfortunately. Long story, but yeah. And then, yeah, pretty much. Because it shows that you actually, like, are skilled at the game and aren't dying every 5 seconds. And just leaving that off camera. Oh, alright. Let me take a sip of my coffee. I don't know if you could hear that. My microphone lit up, so apologies for that. Also, with permacount, a day count leaderboard, I am sincerely hoping they add some sort of leaderboards in Retribution, because that would be incredible. And also, it would be easier for, if you're going for, say, a trial world record, if you could see the highest scores. Because I had to look up the old guy's world record in order to find out what the record for Memorial Lane was, but I don't know the ones for Via Corolla or Graveyard, and I could not care less because I have no intentions on getting those records anytime soon, unless I have really nothing else to do and I get to day 1000 before Retribution and I just have some time to kill, which might happen, maybe, who knows. It'd be a good way to end off Saints and Sinners, having done literally everything. I can't see the message. I think we should have more survival aspects in Retribution. I don't know what those would be, though. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing how they implement things, and it sounds like they're gonna have dangers that aren't gonna be easily, like, avoidable. Like, you're gonna have to run away and you won't be able to... what am I gonna do with my medicine now? Because if I add any more to that pile, it's gonna kill everything. I guess I'll just start another pile then. I remember to watch this time. Thank you, Cheese. Much appreciated. You're too young to drink coffee. Well, that'll change in about a year. Scientists are always like, oh, coffee's awful for you. Oh, you have to drink coffee, otherwise you'll die. And then it just flops back and forth between it's good and it's bad for you. I'm pretty sure Bywater and Rampart are confirmed. Yeah, Bywater is definitely confirmed because we've seen in-game footage of it. Rampart, possibly. They did have that image of it on the board, so I think they'd do that, and they'll definitely force us back into Rampart, which I don't mind, because I, don't see the issue with it. I mean, I see the issue with it, but I don't have that issue. We really need a trial map as well for Rampart. That is very true. I do think Rampart would make a good trial map, especially with the courtyard. Oh. Do I really want to load the day? Fine. I'll just reload the save. Thank goodness I just saved. And we just need more trial maps in general. I do hope they expand on that in Retribution. Maybe even more so than just the trial. Because survival modes are great, and they offer a nice challenge. Hopefully they do something like with humans, like a human trial, kind of like survival mode in Modern Warfare 3 and MW2, because they actually can shoot at you, and that's a little more difficult when they're coming at you en masse. Alright, oh yeah, let me... about broke everything again. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot. If you, like, use supplies and then you... Oh, so that's why my... Okay, yeah. For those that don't get what just happened, if you use supplies and then you reload that save, you can keep the buffs without without actually using anything. Even though I didn't even eat the jambalaya, and I didn't use the bandage either, so I don't know why that happened. The tower trial map, that would be great. We're definitely gonna get to see the tower. They wouldn't tease it this much if we didn't get to at least go to the front door and knock on it. And it does say it's gonna have a final showdown for quote-unquote the city's fate, so that could mean several different things. Who knows, maybe there will be a bad ending that we can get, which would be great. White Arrow is here as well. Hello, White Arrow, how you doing? Happy Saturday, hope you're doing well. You have any idea when Retribution comes out? I know just as much as everybody else, which is that it will come out sometime this year. And that's basically nothing, so. Alright, Viagrola it is. We aren't going into the tower though, that's just impossible. I mean, they might have something. Even if it's just being able to go to the front of the tower and teleport to the top using something like the cardboard map, I would still love that, because standing on top, I mean, you can see it in literally every map. You can see it right there, and then every other map in all other places. And maybe we'll get to see the giant bridge. I don't know if you can see it on Quest, but on PC there's a giant bridge in Rampart. And so, you know, maybe we'll get to see that, because that also is seen in a lot of maps, not just Rampart. What day are you on? I am on day 411, on my way to hopefully 1,000. You have Sense Incentives free cam on. I don't have it enabled right now, but I mean, I do have it if that wasn't obvious enough, but I don't know how much I can speak on that. Maybe we can just go to the room that the trailer showed, like the front of the tower, like where it says Crescent Park Tower instead of Crescent City Tower, like it does in actual Nola. Unless they just made an entire city and then brainwashed us to believe that it has existed for however long, just so that they could say it's in The Walking Dead. Which, I mean, you never know. On day 123, nice. What is free cam? Again, I don't know how much I can speak on that. You can do your own research, but I don't know if the Skydance devs would be too happy with that, so. I mean, I'm already kind of hoping that the trailer leak wasn't too terrible. But beta testing for Retribution is definitely out of the window. But, you know, they're cool people, so. On Quest, you can only see the bridge from Bywater and Rampart. You can see it anywhere on PC. Yeah, that makes sense, because Quest had to have a lot of limitations, unfortunately. But, you know. And I mean, it could handle a lot more. Even the Quest 1 could handle a lot more, because, like, you know, Resident Evil 4 in VR. It's a Quest 2 exclusive, but they got it working on Quest 1. Oh, hello. And it runs fine, pretty much. 4 whole bullets, nice. Medicine. Alright, I believe there's a weapon cache. Yes. 9 mil, not necessarily the thing I need the most, but alright. Let's see, I have almost 6,000 now, nice. It does help, because I'm gonna try and get to 10,000 rounds on every bullet, so. Alright then. So it's gonna help, because then I won't have to craft as much. Is there an answer of where the reclaimed go when the bells ring? Just out in the world, all NPCs just run away and they despawn. If you mean during the final mission though, who knows, because you can't see any NPCs besides Casey and May. I love that you can see the same landmarks in all of the maps. Yeah. They definitely did their research. They definitely, like you can tell, this is a world that they really love building, which is great. And it shows that they're not just doing this for, you know, money. I mean, that is one reason to do it, but they're making it because who's over there? Oh, I guess their tower here. They're making it because they love it, and those types of people make the best games, so that's why I like this game so much. Reclaimed your tower, reclaimed easy. I'd rather not be exiled for no reason, just so that Georgia can make an example. Even if tower have the greater numbers. Reclaimed have hot armor. Or at least I hope so, because they really need it for retribution. They are lagging behind. Oh, I forgot I have that. Oh well. The Reclaimed don't have a set base like the tower do, so I just assume they hide in the surroundings they're in. In lore, I guess that would be it. I would assume that, like, they would make something like Rampart their base, or something like Bastion. Because if you... in Bastion, they can take over the duplex, but it kind of sucks that neither faction can take over the school, because that would be really cool, going through the whole thing. All it needs is a modding SDK. I would agree. The main reason they haven't, though, is because what you call it? They had left some stuff from the beta in this game, and also they left some stuff that they're going to use for Chapter 2 in this game. Like, attachments are in the files for this game, so... And they only just now did it. Bastion would make sense, that's where we meet JB, yeah. And it's also, like, rainy, so I guess they would use some guerrilla warfare tactics. And, they would, like, have to use the natural elements to their advantage. I saw you through the wall. And I can't stab you. There we go. The Reclaimed bases Rampart? Yeah. That'd be cool. Imagine going through the whole school and it's, like, traps set up and, like, ambushes. That'd be dank. But then again, that would also be quite a challenge, because Rampart is a big map, so, you know, and they already had to basically remake it for Quest, because you can see there's different geometry, unless they, like, had it on Quest, like they had the full textures on Quest, but they had to downscale them and remodel some of the maps, which I'm hoping that's what they did, because I couldn't imagine trying to do all that. Oh, I forgot to grab the extra money. Oh well, I don't have the space either way. Yo, Nutty, please don't hit a wall with the stream. I will hit you, Bagel. I'm never going to hear the end of that I was reading chat, and I tried to break some planks, and I ended up hitting the wall accidentally. But at least if Bread tries to use that, I can be like, well, you lost the boxing match, so... I now have ammunition against him. Ooh, another crowbar. I don't know one can spawn there. Yeah. Will we see the Reclaimed in Retribution? We might. It does mention the Reclaimed with the exiles who were exiled by the tower and refusing to join the brutal Reclaimed, so I definitely think they're going to be in Retribution. Maybe not in mass, there might be a lot more tower troops, but who knows? Bread lost the match? He did. He lost to Panic 3 times in a row. I have the video downloaded, so if he tries to delete the VOD, it's permanent. From the trailers we've seen so far, the maps look much larger. Yes, they look insane. Even just the sewer part looks like it's only part of a map. Like, that's just crazy. I'm really hoping it's going to add to the open world feel, because right now it just feels like levels you're going to, which, I mean, it literally is. But hopefully that'll That'll be awesome. I don't know if I said this on the live stream, but I had an idea of how they could do the sewer system. Because they have it does sound like that's going to be a main thing in each map, at least to me. And they could have, like, the sewers would connect all of the maps, but in between the levels there would be grates, but you could, like, see the next level into it. And that would give it a feel that it's an actual world. Nettie, send me the video, please. I would, but it's like 13 minutes, so I can't send it on Discord. But I'll send it on, or I'll upload it unlisted. Or actually, I can just send you the link to the original VOD because it's on Twitch. You, and you. Go and check out Panic's video, that's true. You can... Actually, no, you can't. I went to go check and it's not there. At least the video ain't. It might be unlisted, but you can't find it going to just his channel. Oh yeah, I need to save those. I should probably go ahead and start building my robot army. Which, that's what I'm gonna end up doing with all those. It'd be cool if we got a little crossover or something from the comics. Yeah, they like to do references and stuff like that, as you can see. But, it would be cool to see a little something. And I'm almost positive they're gonna do that. I thought he uploaded it. He might, actually. He might edit it and upload that for a video. Which would honestly be pretty good. But who knows? I'll probably ask him about it on Discord. All good. Do you have a Warzone? It's free, but I don't play it because it's like 100 gigabytes and I only have a 500 gigabyte SSD. I'm having to uninstall games and reinstall them just to make space and so that I don't accidentally have no space when I'm recording a video because that would suck. You have more loot than the reserve ever had. This is just the half of it. This is just... How did that get there? This is just what I have, you know, here. I have basically... Well, actually, I think I have more here than I do at the Jazz Park. But, how do you get propane tanks in your bus? During the reserve battle, you can bring them from the churchyard over to the bus, but that's only if you're on Quest... Or not Quest, PC or PlayStation VR. You can't do it on Quest, unfortunately, because there is a loading zone, and once you load that area, the door behind you closes, so you can't go back. Maybe you can with a glitch that I will be covering in Breaking the Walking Dead 4, whenever that gets made. Show me your Jazz Park stash. I got you. Actually, that's a good excuse to bring all this over. Oh, I need to recycle my shotgun. One shot for good luck. Hopefully that didn't kill anything. Okay, we're good. I did not think that through before doing that. The ward has a food crate. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that next, I think. Or, I think it was Rampart. Or who knows. I'll have to look again. Alright, oh, I need to put these crowbars here. Oh yeah, this is my crowbar stash. I don't know if I've showed you, but this is just a pile of crowbars. They used to be on that, but they kept moving to the right and falling over. Then I put them on that, then they fell over. All of my axes, I think there's 30 something here. Hatchets, there's over 30. And moving them there because I have no space. And yeah. I've subbed. Why, thank you, Cheese. You are too kind. My money stash. It used to be all in this coffin as well, but money kind of jumps around when you reload the save, so I'm just going to fill this entire area. And yeah, it looks pretty good, at least to me. You should put some stuff in the safe. I should. I used to. I had some nail bombs in there in my quest save, but Since I don't use nail bombs because they're an F tier, I do not have any. But I will definitely put something in there. Creative use for the graveyard space. There's a lot of unused space that I'm still trying to think of ways to fill up. There's just, like, I mean, all of this space, if you leave anything here, it saves. So, you know, I'm trying to find creative ways to use it, and so that on day 1000 I'll have a good video that I can show. Alright, oh yeah, box of stuff. I'm building that up. I'm not using the green ones yet because I need gunpowder. And here's my reserve Mark III, as I like to call it. Oh, some of the medicine fell out. This might lag the game. Yep, it's lagging the game. Which, honestly, I don't blame it. I need a better way. Honestly, I might just let some of that fall out, because there's no way to keep it in. Oatmeal stash. This used to be the oatmeal tower, but then it fell over. And so now it's the oatmeal pile. What would you add to the graveyard if you were an SDI dev? Ooh, honestly, I don't know. Probably I would open up, hey, you can see outside of the world. Probably unlimited access to the churchyard, mostly because it's very interesting. And more space, and you have some houses there that you could decorate, which would be great. And actually, you theoretically could decorate the churchyard because that part saves as well, but you would have to glitch out of the map every single time that you wanted to, you know, visit that. But that would still be really cool. Other than that, more customization, honestly. Like, the ability to add, like, chairs and tables and whatnot. I mean, you can make chairs and tables, but the chair item. And just more stuff you could do. Maybe some graffiti you could put up. Just a little something to make it feel like home. Remember me? I do remember you, sports. Welcome back. Will you make a weapon wall? I will. The reason I haven't right now is because when you save the resting area, weapons love to just fly across the room. So, you know, I'm gonna refrain from doing that right now, at least. But when it's day 1000, I'm gonna shoot arrows into the walls and have the entire wall be a weapon wall. And that is going to be very cool. Spray paint would be sick, yeah. Or something like the Gmod spray tool, where you could just like spray. It doesn't have to be like insane, just like, you know, one decal that you can just move. Okay, there's food caches everywhere. Alright, then I guess I will go, well, need to go to that next. Okay, I'm gonna do, okay, I'm gonna do Memorial Lane, Bastion, and then Bywater. And my flashlight's dying, oh well. Agreed, personalization would be brilliant. Yeah. Let's go. Sometimes my parents forget who I am. That is a rip. All right. Hello, Panic. How you doing? Congrats on the boxing match, by the way. And just so everybody knows, I said he would win. Just so it's out there. Oh, was there a food cache here? Or was it just extra? I think it was just extra loot. I forget. Oh, please, thank you. Ah. Alright. Panic. Honestly, Panic deserves more viewers and subs, because he does make some pretty good content. And he is known widely as the Bandage Man. Which, honestly, that's one of the more creative ideas. I would have never really thought of making art out of bandages. But even if I had, I probably wouldn't make all that much. Because I am not an artiste, though I would really like to be. Saints and Sinners royalty chatting there right now. That is very true. All of the Saints and Sinners YouTubers that are still kicking, though, they're pretty good. There's a couple that aren't in the main community that we're in, though, that I've seen. Which, you know, it is what it is. Like, there's this one guy that actually uploads funny content and plays Saints and Sinners today, but he also does other VR videos, which I don't blame him. Because, and I need the money. Yeah. That would be nice. It would be an absolute dream to be able to do this for money. And like as an actual job. I'm gonna fuck you. But you can only really do YouTube successfully if you're like on Markiplier level. Or if you just have a lot of spare time. Decap you. You should make an art show in Saints and Sinners. I do plan on, in the Jazz Park, I'm going to have a museum of one of every single item in the game, including things like Casey's uncle's hat, and all of the one-of-a-kind items. Oh my, Jesus. You need to stop. Walkers have stopped making noise when they're behind you. Is that just me? Or has that happened to anybody else? Like, they just... those watch hours are a pain to do. Yeah. I used to be monetized, way back in the day, 2018, I think. Or no, 2017, probably. Or actually, no, that was like 2016. I was very young. Made a Crafting Dead video and it got 500,000 views. And it is one of the strangest things I have ever done. But then I lost my monetization. And I mean, had I known I was going to do this, I might have, like, upload... Because all you got to do is upload a video, and then you're good. You don't even have to upload regularly. I was inactive for 6 months, and that's why it was taken away. But oh well, I don't do this for the money. I do it because it's cool. I need to move chat a little bit up. There we go. Oh my god, I forgot. Ugh. Okay, did it just kill everything? Oh my god, I forgot you can't you can't open up the Oculus menu without breaking everything. Is the stream good? Last time I did that, it stopped the stream completely. Attack a walker with a... to make a crying pan, yeah. Oh, what do these have? Shafts, I actually need that. Make a video on which games is better, Saints and Sinners or Blade and Sorcery. I've never played Blade and Sorcery. Or unless that's the... No, it's like Battle Talent or something. That's the free one on Quest. I mean, it looks cool, but it's just not my type of game. I prefer something with either a story or a sandbox where you can make your own story. Ooh! Oh, alright then. Time to make the tough decisions. I don't really need sugar. That should be enough. And another crowbar. Gotta say bye to the AR. Okay, just halfway, but the money would be nice, yeah. It's definitely reassuring that you're not just, like, wasting time on this silly hobby that we have. And that it's actually worth something. Alright, well, buy a shotgun. Oh, I do have one slot. Two medicines, alright. Which Blade and Sorcery has your opinion? I mean, or not that I read that completely incorrectly. Blade and Sorcery has a story. I just never played it. There we go. I mean, the combat does look pretty cool, so I will give it that. Ooh, I need you. We need a Panic versus Bread on Creed. I told Bread to do it on Creed because that is the boxing game, other than Thrill of the Fight, I guess, but get away. But he doesn't have it, and it's like $30, so. But that game is a lot of fun to play. Especially if you want to get a workout in. Because, like, who needs a gym when you have this thing? Like, genuinely. I remember people saying that about the Wii back in the day. Because you do, like, basketball and bowling, and I forget all of the games on Wii, and that's very bad because I spent most of my childhood on that thing. Oh my god, what? I promise I'm not putting this on. Oh, what were the games on there? On Wii Sports mainly. I can't remember. Oh, tennis, baseball, that was the one, yeah. I would take some antibiotics and go to sleep. Alright, well, good luck on that. Hope you have a good rest. You should play Wonder VR. I've never heard of it. I think I have heard of it, but I've never played it. What's it about? Bestest grammar ever. That sentence right there just killed me. Creed is amazing for cardio. Indeed it is. I remember trying to beat the one guy Mr. T plays, I forget his name, on the hardest difficulty, and it took me like weeks of training. I could beat everyone else on the hardest difficulty except for him, and I don't know why. I think he's got to have some sort of, like, he must be the final boss of that game. Like, I could even beat Ivan Drago, but not him. Wii Sports Tennis? Yeah. Wii Tanks is where it's at. I never played that, but I have seen footage of it, and it looks pretty good. What is your most favorite, best VR game you have ever played? It's either Clubber Lang, that's the one. It's either this or Into the Radius, but I haven't played Into the Radius much because I've been doing this. But believe me, if I were not playing this, I'd be playing Into the Radius because it's that good. And it's coming to Quest, so everyone will be able to enjoy it. And it's like fully open world too. It's not like levels like Saints and Sinners is. It's like it's got some big areas, and it's only 16 gigabytes, which is insane, because this game is 29, and Pavlov is 50 on PC, and I do not have that kind of storage space, which I probably should upgrade that at some point in time. But you know, Blade and Sorcerer is still in beta. Oh, I didn't know that. I got a goofy cough. Rip. Coughs are not fun. Okay. You fix my lamp in case it falls over, which it will. I'm hoping one day that this doesn't just fall over and break, because that thing can break. I'm looking forward to getting Into the Radius on Quest, yeah. I have it on Steam, and it's really good. The weapon cleaning, though, oh my god. Like, every game from now on needs the weapon cleaning from Into the Radius. Is Pavlov any good? It is pretty good, depending on what servers you play on and what game modes you play. Because it's basically Gmod, but for VR. That's about the best you can describe it. Because it's not just shoot each other bang bang. There are a bunch of custom stuff as well. And there's a big modding community for it. How do you get mods on Saints and Sinners? You don't, because none exist. Unfortunately. Maybe that'll change for Retribution. But, yeah. But they've actually delayed Retribution because they don't want to leave any miscellaneous stuff in there like they did for this game. So, who knows? I really need a better way to read chat, because doing it like this, you know, I can see it, but it, like, now I can't because it's inside the wall. When you get to day 1000, will you scrap all your stuff? I'm definitely gonna scrap all of this and see how many resources I get. I'm gonna do a big bus tour, though, or a big resting area tour, starting from the front, going all the way, or I might just start at the bus because everyone knows that, but then I'll go from the graveyard entrance to the skiff all the way to the jazz park and show off everything. And then I'm just gonna do a bunch of random stuff like blowing all that up, blowing up the bus with as many explosives as I can craft, recycling everything that I can just to see what all I would get. And yeah, it's gonna be wild. I'm surprised Saints and Sinners doesn't have proper mod support. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of difficult to even get to the files in the first place, let alone changing textures and modding it. Like, I don't know how G&Q has even done the texture thing, but that's gonna be insane. My cough is worse than the tourists. That is rip. Will I have to pay for Retribution? Yes, it will be another game entirely. What do you mean delayed? The Skydance devs, I don't know if you guys know Dominoski. You should, because he's amazing. But Dominoski is one of the data miners that looks into the files and all that. They actually, Skydance have openly said that they've delayed Chapter 2 because of him. Because he like found a bunch of stuff that wasn't meant to be seen yet. And that's why I discourage modding. Or not discourage modding, but of this game specifically. Your PC's gonna be the one to blow up? Yeah. I mean, like, even when I'm... You probably saw, I don't know how laggy it was on stream, but when I was moving that pile of medicine, like, the game stopped completely because it was just so laggy. And I don't blame it. I don't think any of the Skydance devs thought someone would be crazy enough to go to day 1000. They probably thought 100 was the highest someone would go. And that's like for the tryhards. Oh. It's not Dominoski's fault. I mean, yeah, fair. That's, you know. I mean, he's just doing the do. If it were anybody else, it'd be the same story. But, you know. But hopefully this means that they'll encourage modding more for Retribution, because that would be really cool to see. Hello, Scorps. Uncle's gonna buy me Retribution, that's cool. Yeah, Retribution might be one of the biggest games. Hopefully it'll be one of the biggest games on stores, or at least in the VR sphere. Panic's 2K stream was the same with bandages, yeah. I honestly don't know if I would have the willpower to craft 2,000 bandages and then arrange them in a decorative manner. That just, I don't know if I could do that. Doing this is enough. I have to go touch grass, so bye. Alright, have fun, sports. Hopefully it feels soft. Mama's suit of armor there in the trailer. That's oh, you mean the one in the bunker? That might be Mama's armor. Who knows? It does have the tower logo on it, so you know. Everything is still in the dark, kind of. They're very good at hinting things and being cryptic. But even I can look at a trailer and go, I see that, you know, purple question mark. I see the gameplay stuff. Or maybe that's because I've played this game for a little too long. Oh my god. What? Okay, now they're just making sounds, because why not? So that's Mama's. It might be. Then again, the Axeman could actually be Mama, and she might just be really good at altering her voice. Minecraft is a so-so game, prove me wrong. I mean, it depends on, you know, if that's your type of game or not. Me personally, I love sandbox games, so that's one of my favorites. Same side that's damaged in the armor. She has burn marks, yeah. Who knows? Oh. Oh, medicine. I swear, extra loot days are better for medicine than any medical cache ever would be. And they're just better in general because you get all of this. She's a voice actor. Yeah, true. Apologies if you hear people talking in the background. Hopefully not, but... You. It's Mama and Papa. Yeah. Hey, get off me. Oh. More ammo. 29. Oh, well. Perfect maneuvering. You go up there. So blank is the Axeman. Did it actually censor that? It shouldn't. Or unless you type that yourself. There's a... I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but Bastion has the most walkers, and Via Corolla has like the least. Or like Via Corolla and Memorial Lane. I don't know if that's on purpose. Oh, hello. Thank you. New theory. I mean, it could be. It could be, because we've never heard of Mama's husband. So, or no, Georgia's Mama's niece. So, who knows? Mama recruits the tourist to take out the Axeman after a conflict. That would be cool. That'd be interesting. I think definitely we're gonna have an opportunity to side with either Tower or Reclaimed, because they had that in this game, but then Aftershocks just tried to forget all that existed. What a way to get a divorce, Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, that's one way to think about it. It would be cool to see more of the Reclaimed, though. I think if we can side with either Tower or Reclaimed, I'm definitely siding with Tower. Number one, they need it desperately, because they just have nothing going for them. They have every disadvantage that is possible in this game. Or side with the Axeman. I honestly think it's going to be us versus the Axeman. Well, actually, yeah, because he hunts you the entire game. So, he's openly said that, so... I have something? No. Alright, and... boom. By the way, all of this food, I didn't craft it. I found it from food caches. Which is why you only see gumbo, beignets, and nutria stew. I mean, I could craft it to fill it up, but who cares? I need that too. Whoa. At least in, because you can use your save files from Chapter 1, and they will have an impact on Chapter 2, so at least if I use this save file, the Axeman won't think I'm a murderer because I didn't flood Casey. I only killed him. And you. Proclaim gonna be ran by the Axeman? Maybe. That would be interesting. Though I think I think anyway that the Axeman is neither Tower nor Reclaimed, but it sounds like he was part of both. If you saw my awful Axeman theories video, that is still, for some reason, the most viewed video. Imagine the Axeman on channel 54. Yeah, that might be how he reaches out to us, or at least through radio. Because if he does leave that threatening message in the first trailer, so he's definitely gonna be doing that. But also at the same time, there's the graffiti in the graveyard. So he's either been here, or that was just a developer thing. Who knows? It wasn't awful. Wait, what did I say was awful? I've completely forgotten. That is how low my attention span is. I take the most useful information out of a conversation, and I throw the rest away. Maybe channel 13. Oh, true. It does have that static. Let me turn it on. I can't hear it. Oh well. But if you can hear that on stream, then yeah. I wish more channels were used, because there's all these channels. And I mean, maybe somebody's gone through and checked them all, maybe not. I mean, he did fight Mama Who's the Tower, steal the armor. Maybe. You said your Axeman vid was awful. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's awful because number one, it's the wrong aspect ratio. Number two, the text looks terrible. It was one of the first videos I made besides the food cache or extra loot. I'll go extra loot. And I mean, it was just one of the first, and the bit at the end, it was just black text, or black screen, and then text on top. And it was just awful, no background music, nothing. And somehow that has like 4,500 views last time I checked. And then my If Saints and Sinners was Call of Duty video, got like 2,000. So that was cool, because I actually put some effort into that one. Unlike the X-Men one. Oh. And I'm not checking all those. Open. There we go. I still stand by the theory that the Axeman and Casey are related. It is definitely related. I don't know if I talked about this, but if you drown Casey, if you choose to drown the comm room, the hit list, or actually no, I think they completely changed that. I'm gonna have to test that again, because the last time I checked, on PC at least, if you drown Casey, on the hit list it says murderer tourist, and the list is completely different, and it only has like 8 names. But if you flood the armory, it's the one on the quest version, and I don't know why they changed that, but it's very strange. Get over there. Egg timer, I don't want that. Or it might be that I've killed a lot of innocent people. That could be it too. I mean, to each their own, you know. Apparently also you can, with exiles, you can be referenced as an exile killer, but I've never heard that in game. But apparently, I guess it's if you kill May or something. I don't know. There's a lot of like random dialogue that they just cut from the game. Like if you saw my day one video, there was a lot more trash talking from just random NPCs and them sprinting at you. Isn't that just the quest version? I don't know. It's like flops back and forth. But who knows? It could be just that they changed it and it like sounds like it was one thing when it wasn't. We only met Kenneth from his team in the National Guard. Maybe the Axeman was another member. That is true. I don't know. I think in that Axeman video, I said something about the Axeman being related to the incident at Hotel Eclair. For those that don't know, in the first Aftershocks mission, one of the notes from Eves, or no, from AJ, I forget who it was, but one of them said that the situation here, where there's a bunch of propane tanks everywhere, was very similar to a situation they diffused at Hotel Eclair. Same principle, but much sloppier. So it might be that the Axeman was in the National Guard. It would explain why he's so good at killing things. Because you can't just pick up an axe and go har har and be the most feared entity in NOLA. Oh my god. Okay, see, that's what gets me. It's not the breaking open the doors, it's that right there. Because there was no one up here. I'm going now binary. See ya, bro. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Ugh. Alright. Oh, I'm full. Alright, we'll check the lumberyard anyway, because there's usually some good stuff. And I think there's a food cache. Is there not? There's some cache here. You can't pick up an axe and go har har, watch me. Yep, more stuff here. Actually, I think there's gonna be a lot more stuff back over there. More boxes of stuff? No. Okay. I mean, the tourists just show up one day and start killing everyone. Well, that's true. Then again, that's determined. Because, you know, you have, I think the main reason that they chose the tourist was that you can build your own history with the tourist, which is why virtually nothing is ever revealed. So that is very nice. Hello, Ninja. Welcome back. There we go. Alright, and is there any more stuff? Gunpowder. I need that. Pathfinding's a little broken here. I ended my stream, so now I'm here. Yeah. I was able to poke my head in for a little bit. Interesting, miss this game. I don't. I really hope I'm able to take a break from this game before Retribution comes out. Because I want to play it like it's new again. Anyone back there? No. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see you for a second. I only saw your shoes. Oh yeah, there's the bridge. I've already been going for an hour 30. That's nice. Drink iced coffee, panic attack. What? Better change games sooner than later. Well, that's the problem. I want to not play this game for at least a little bit. I mean, it's a great game, but I've been playing it for about a year straight now, so I want to play some other games like Into the Radius or, anything else. But I need to be playing this because otherwise I'm not going to reach day 1000 in time. And I want to do that. And I pretty much need to get it before Retribution comes out, because once that happens, it's only going to be that for the rest of, time. I might make a Saints and Sinners 3 or 4 years later video where it's like, visit to the past, kind of like the video I did not that long ago. Yeah. That. Alright. Because it's going to be hard to do when you're big. I mean, I doubt that Saints and Sinners is what's going to get me some following on the VR sphere. It would be cool to do VR videos though, just like in general. I do firmly believe it's the better alternative to sitting on a computer and just pressing keys a couple of times, calling it good. Only psychopaths do this? Well, yeah. Oh, how many 7.62 rounds do I have? I need to check. 4,500 exactly. Let's go. All right. Fix you. And let us sleep again. Also, White Arrow, if you're still here, I might end up getting you to do your day number, whatever. Oh, you can still see the hand. Oh, that's so cool. I might get you to do the thing when you oh, I can't speak apparently. Every time you sleep in Saints and Sinners. And it's like day number 1000 in the zombie apocalypse. I'm sorry for butchering the accent, by the way. Yeah. Oh, I have a crowbar, I forgot. Reminds me of those big TF2 YouTubers when they change and they get death threats and stuff. Yeah. That's the problem with YouTube. You've got to appeal to the audience. It used to not be that way. You used to be able to post whatever you want. But now if you're not posting what's popular and what people want to see, it's good luck, basically. Because even the people that would watch you, regardless, they're not going to have, it's not going to get recommended to people. So it's like, shafts, sharp objects. All right, let's go to Rampart and get some shafts. Can I have an autograph? I don't know how I would give you one, but sure. My signature is awful. It is very bad. And so is my just penmanship in general, which I should probably change that. I do want to learn how to actually draw things though, like on pencil and paper. Because I've tried, but it's just a thing you need to practice, and I just haven't had the attention span to do that. Oh. And then I might actually end up making the Saints and Sinners comic book that I want to do. Obviously, I wouldn't be paid for it, but you know, YouTube has a weird recommended system. Yeah, it's changed a lot over the years. There's nothing there. And just YouTube in general. It's becoming a much worse place for content creators. Which, you know, it really sucks. And if I'm being honest, I would use anything other than YouTube, but there's nothing else you can use. Because it has the best servers, it has the biggest audience. Like, what are you going to change to? Vimeo? Are you going to change to, like... I can't even think of another video sharing site. I would say Twitch, but you can't share videos on there. You can only share, like, VODs, and that's like, eh. If they really want to compete with YouTube, that is the best way they can, is by implementing a video system. And then a lot more people are going to switch to that, which I might even if they do that. And I mean, I get that's their whole spiel is that they're a live stream company, but it's like, you know. If you want to learn how to draw instead of live streaming, do drawing 1,000 self-portraits. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot more I could be doing other than this, but it just gives me something to do. And plus, ever since I've gained somewhat of a following on YouTube, I try to make videos that I actually like, which is why I don't post like a 2-minute video on showing you one little thing. Like, I like it to actually be enjoyable. That's why you need to do a bunch of games instead of not one. So when you start, yeah, that's true. I actually was going to make an Into the Radius video, but I tried to do the whole, I tried to do some other games and they didn't do that well in terms of views. Which I mean, but you know. But once Retribution starts, that it's gonna be only that, pretty much. I think I just realized this code is the exact same as my Discord tag. 8854. Wow, what are the odds of that? Or my Discord tag might be 8845. Or something like that, I don't know. How many keyboards do I have? 12. So that's like 24 shifts. What's here? Oh no, there's nothing happening. That's right. I'm just getting stuff. Once people started associating you with the game. Oh, hello. It's gonna be hard to change. Yeah. Oh. Clean slice. I mean, then again, it feels like I'm kind of just a tad bit late to the VR sphere. I'm probably only gonna do newer VR stuff, like games that just come out, because everyone's already done a video on, you know, all the other games, like Into the Radius and then... I mean, I probably will end up doing a video on that once I've expanded my horizon. There's nothing here. Oh. But, you know, it just depends on what happens, because when I uploaded my Aftershocks tutorials, I did not think I would be getting to day 1000, because I could only, like, I was not that good at this game at that point. And that's when I started doing my first speedruns, which if you look at that, it was horrible. I mean, it was alright, because I got the record at that time, but that was going through the whole game, which was like 35 minutes, and since only like one person attempted that, it was, you know. Next round, can you do only 30-aught revolver? That I would rather just go in barehanded, to be honest. Take that. The most important thing is making vids when you need to enjoy it. Yeah. That's why I only upload once a week, is because, well, I do that and this. Because I could upload content for the sake of just making it, but, you know, then it doesn't have that feel to it, you know? Do the games that still get updated so it has more viewers, that's true. My one thing is I don't want to end up becoming like one of those generic VR YouTubers that like have to appeal to like the 5-year-olds that watch their videos and still use things like yeet. Like, I don't think anyone said the word yeet unironically since like 2017. Okay, then just going back in and alright, I will. I've kind of been doing that pretty much. Oh. Oh. Full is my pack. 17? Oh man, thought I had more than that. What was gonna happen? Ooh, cereal. Got walkers over there. Oh. Don't rely on the new game because someone popular already beat you to it. That's true. Rampart is still terrifying 2 years down the line. It is pretty terrifying if you're not used to it. I've kind of, like, since I'm so used to it, I'm just like, you know, I walk without a flashlight. My arm is sore for no reason. You never know. Alright. I think that's everything. I could check the gym, but I don't really care. There's probably nothing much in there, besides basketballs and a nail bat. Oh. I will not be doing that. You can leave that to Juicebox on the G&Q Discord, because apparently that's one of his favorite things to do. Oh yeah, White Arrow, I don't know if you heard, but I'm going to probably ask you to give me an audio clip of you saying day number 1000 in the zombie apocalypse. Like every time you go to sleep in Saints and Sinners. I did the accent earlier, but... Oh yeah, I need more. I need more coffee. Hey, quit your yammering. Done me. It is the only proper way to introduce such a prestigious what? Milestone? Oh my god, what's the word? Milestone. Oh my god. We're gonna just gloss over that and pretend that didn't happen. Is White Arrow Australian? He's British. Which honestly, there's quite a lot of Brits in the Saints and Sinners community, which is pretty cool. Which is one of the great things about VR. Can you show us playing the trial? At the beginning of the stream, I held a vote if you guys wanted day to 1000 or trial, but I could switch to the trial and try and get a world record on either Via or Graveyard. But I'm only gonna give it like one attempt because trying to restart until I get arrows and compound bow and jambalaya and all them that you need for something like that. But I mean, I could go in with like just the basic stuff. From Manchester, New England. Yes. Oh, I should eat some jambalaya first. Oh. Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to go in barehanded. How do you get the paintbrush pot thing? It spawns on the bus on day one. It's on quest as well. But if you break it, it's gone because it's a one of a kind. You can't find it anywhere else. Played CSGO Europe servers and people are so toxic. I remember playing one competitive match on CSGO, like not that, well, not, I would say not that long ago, but back when I was in Europe. It was an experience because I was, you know, connected to Europe servers, which have a lot of Russian players. And if you've ever heard the drop AVP, that is very true. They that actually happens. You would be amazed. But also, CSGO is just not my game. I tried to actually play it. Like, I was silver 1 or silver 2 for the longest time. I won like 10 matches in a row, like throughout a week, and I was like, you know, I was top of the leaderboard every single time. I lost one match, and even then I still did pretty good. And then the game was like, oh, back down to silver 1, and that's when I gave up. Because the ranking system in that game is horrible. No less if you're solo queuing like I was, and you're just going in with nothing. Oh yeah, I came here for sharp objects. Probably not even gonna search the duplex, because what's the point? For one box of stuff. There's going nothing compared to Modern Warfare 2. That is very true. Kids these days would not survive. I remember doing that way back. I was a youngster back then, and my god, it was a different time. That's why I reference games like that so much, is because back in the day, that's when men were made. Let's play rank, it'll be fun, my friends 5 yell. Yeah. Everyone thinks they're the greatest CSGO player until you actually step in a competitive match and realize that it's a skill that you need to hone in. And just like knowing the maps like the back of your hand. There's no competitive matches in South African servers. That's one of the problems in living in a place like that, is you just don't get great ping. Oh, I don't have some pain, I forgot. Where did my screwdriver go? The game lagged and what the... Alright, well that's gone. Alright, well I guess we'll just go without it. MW2, yeah. I wish I could go back to that time, to be honest, because that was really fun, sitting in like an Xbox Live lobby and just hearing people absolutely destroy each other. And just back then, gaming was more fun in general. But then, everything happened. I wish I could play MW2, yeah. Unfortunately, I never played Modern Warfare 2 specifically, but I did play Modern Warfare 3 a lot, and I was pretty good at that. Though if I were to go against myself at that time today, my older self would probably win. Because I played on the sticks, as they call it, on the consoles. And yeah. Getting used to aiming on computer was very weird, yeah. It's really like, I mean, you can technically be more accurate on a mouse and keyboard, yeah, but if you're used to playing on a controller, then you're going to be a lot better than, you know, if you were playing on keyboard and mouse, like I was back in the day. But even then, I haven't played that many first-person shooters recently, so my skill has greatly decreased. But I could honestly care less about that, because that's just, you know, gaming. Oh. But what I do want to do eventually is get the old Xbox 360 like menu, like getting that for like computer or something. I don't know how I would do it, but I would really want that. Just that OG, like the menu that pops up and you slide left and right. It was an Unreal game COD peaked with Modern Warfare 2, yeah. And with Black Ops and zombies and all that. I would say, from a technical standpoint, I'd prefer Black Ops 3 for zombies because it has sliding and all that. But nothing beats the nostalgia of, you know, Black Ops 1. And it sucks that people don't play all that much on PC anymore because you can't find any servers. But apparently people still play on console, so that's cool. I mean, there's a new Modern Warfare 2, that's true. That is true, there is the new one coming out. We need a VR version of Black Ops. See, there is this one person, I forgot his name, but I'm subscribed to him.
Herd stirs early.
Oh my god.
The shadows.
Why can you grab arrows through the wall? That is so stupid. There is someone working on a standalone COD Zombies game, and I think it's going to have Black Ops 1 through 2, like all of the maps. They're working on Mob of the Dead right now. Also, Pavlov has it, yeah. You can download that, but it's only on PC. You can get some custom maps, like Noct and them, on a Quest, but it's not the same zombies. Like, it's like really laggy. But on PC, it's genuine COD Zombies. Like, they have the original models, sounds. It's basically the exact same game, just in VR, which is incredible. But I tried to do that, and apparently it only works if you're online or something. So, you know, that's a rip. Oh, stop. Why can you grab things through things? I do not want to do that. But yeah, COD Zombies in VR would be incredible. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill something. Like, why? At least it's not as bad as grabbing that arrow, but... Ascension was my favorite map, yeah. I never played any of the DLC ones that much. I only played like Kino and 5 and Dead Ops Arcade. But still, that was enough for my, like, how old was that? Like, not even 10, like, 6-year-old brain. Or no, I think I was like 8 or something. Or however old I was back then. Transit in VR? God, that would be awful. Transit might be... Actually, well, I really want to say Transit would be the biggest flop, but looking at recent COD Zombies, I don't know about that one. Like, some of the recent ones have been bad. Transit was so awkward, yeah. Yeah, it was very, very strange having to go to the bus, and then you get to the diner, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna hit the box, and the bus is like, yeah, I'm gonna go now. You had about like a minute and a half to turn on power. I don't remember what map they had with the big robot. That's Origins. Origins is really good too. Oh. See, what would have made Transit so much better? Number 1, lessen the fog. Number 2, make the bus manually controllable. Like, you know, if you could just push a button saying, hey, I'd like to go to the next stop, and then it gives you like 30 seconds, and then it's like, alright, we're going to the next place. Because let's be honest, how many times past round 1 do you actually use the bus to travel? You don't. Because it's always in the one place you need it to not be. Oh yeah, and I saw that video on your channel packing where you were playing COD Zombies in VR. Pretty cool. Oh, grabbing be clunky. Yeah. That's just something with Pavlov in general, though. It doesn't have, like, distance grab because it's, you know, it wasn't really built for that. Someone's probably programmed a distance grab mod for that game. Because I don't think Hunt was even... I think Hunt was a community mode, and then they made it into an actual mode. Or that might be different, but who knows. I hate typing on phone. Yeah, me too. The fog was there for performance. No, it wasn't. It was so that they didn't have to decorate the outside of the maps. Because if you turn the fog off, you can see there's nothing past it. It's like just generic wasteland. Which, I mean, you know, I can get why, because, you know, that'd be difficult, but it's like, come on. And like, there were so many random parts of that map. Like, why was Farm in there? Why was that there? Why was Nocton? Was this like, like, if I were to play that map, I would rather just play in the Noctur and Toten, like, area. Because I think there's a wall by there. I'm not sure. I hope there is. Because I don't want to play that map. But I would take it over some of the newer ones. It wouldn't be that bad if there was things weren't attacking you in the mist. Yeah, the denizens. The denizens were... Yeah, they were something. They weren't even that much of a problem. They were just an annoyance. Because you could just knife them away. But if you're being chased by a horde of zombies, then that's a different story. Also the jet gun. God, I hate the jet gun. You have to go across the map 4 times to get the pieces in each of the corners of the maps, and then you build it, and you can fire it for about 15 seconds, and then it breaks, and you have to go all the way across the map again 4 times just to rebuild it. One of the worst wonder weapons, if you can even call it that, in COD Zombies history. Remember walking into the Axeman bunker? Yeah, if you see in my Aftershocks Let's Play, like, I had my pistol because I was like, oh my god, what's happening? Because things were moving, and I did not like it. The times were high when they made that map. That's what got Zelensky fired from Treyarch, I'm almost positive. It was maps like that and Die Rise. Die Rise wasn't that bad, though. It was somewhat good, only because it saved us from the god-awful map that is Transit. But once Mob of the Dead dropped and they finally got everything working, then it was great. Alright, I think I'm gonna make a trip to the Jazz Park before all this starts building up. And I mean, it kind of begs the question, where are they going to go now with that? Because they pretty much have to keep making COD games at this point. The Thunder Gun was the best COD weapon ever? Yeah. It's really good. Wait, what the... Oh. Nothing beats the... Oh, my left controller battery is low. Oh, that's fun. Nothing beats the nostalgia of the Thunder Gun and just going boom. See, I'm almost positive they only put farm in there so they could add the map size. Like, it's a great idea, but executed so poorly. Like, there have been better open world COD maps in the Black Ops 3 workshop, like that community people have made, than whatever that was. I forgot to salvage that. Oh, I'll use it to kill these guys. Yeah. But yeah, I could probably talk for like hours about COD Zombies. Farm was so pointless as a standalone map. Yeah. The only notable memory I have of Farm is those YouTubers that would do like an Obama voice impression, and they would be on Farm, and people would be like, "This dude is insane. He sounds exactly like him." And that's about it. That is the only positive thing I can remember about that map. I mean, the map itself wasn't exactly bad, but it was like, why have it in transit? Alright. Oh, yeah. And then they had town. They had the town map as well inside of transit. But the thing that still gets me about town is that in transit, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in town. Not a single weapon buy. There might be a box location, but it's like, why? There is nothing there, not even a perk. I wonder if someone tried to remake transit. I'm almost positive someone is remaking transit, like right now. Like, there's people going through remaking all of the Black Ops 2 maps. I know Buried is being worked on. They did a Town, Mob of the Dead, and they've done some parts of transit, like the starting area, the town. Town Remastered goes hard though. It was actually really good because those people know how to make maps, and it makes me wonder why Treyarch hasn't just hired them. Your bro's going into hibernation. Who's going into hibernation? Alright. Day 418. I'm making good progress. Town standalone was decent though. I like the trickiness of the lava. Yeah.
Herd stir moved up.
I mean, once you get to like round 30 something, then it's just like kind of like a thing you have to, you know, just avoid, but it is pretty cool. And playing Town standalone is better than playing Transit, because if one of your teammates goes down, you can actually revive them and not have to go across the country in order to do so. Like, I can't think of a single time that someone's gone down on Transit and been revived in the same match. 6,000 arrows, let's go. And still 4,500. 762 rounds. I thought I broke my bread bar for a second. Don't have anything? Okay, good. Oh, I do wish they added like a COD Zombies type survival mode to Saints and Sinners. Like, I get they have the trial, but it's like, I wish they had like proper stuff, and they might have that with Retribution because you have Sonny, and you might be able to buy weapons from him using byte coins like you can in this game. I realize how people got bored of this game because you repeat the same thing over and over. That is literally all I'm doing. I'm just doing the exact same thing over and over. I don't know why you guys are watching, to be quite honest. That's why I was hesitant to start streaming this, because I was like, who's gonna watch that? But then again, I probably wouldn't be on day 400 even at that rate. Transit was all about playing as a proper team, and you had to stay as a unit. Yeah, that would be great if you're playing with like if you're playing with people you actually know, because then you can communicate and be like, hey, let's go to farm, or hey, let's go to turn on Pack-a-Punch. You two watch the turbine so that a zombie doesn't break it. Oh, a zombie broke it. Alright, let's go all the way back to the... You know? But in public matches, it's like, yeah, forget it. Although I'll be surprised, because one time I did actually beat the Mob of the Dead Easter egg. with a random in the lobby, which one of the most surprising moments of me playing that game. I am here to support. Why, thank you, Ninja. I very much appreciate it. You're infected. We still need an interesting name for the diseased walkers, other than just infected. When you think of, like, when I say infected, I kind of think of like The Last of Us. Oh, hello.
Who's there?
Or just generic zombie movie 3, where they don't want to acknowledge that the word zombie exists.
You put the one thing to us. What a piece of shit.
I mean, you can stop at day 500. I mean, I could, but at the same time, I feel like I have just enough time to get to day 1000, and it's also a much higher number, so it'll look better for the video title. I call them smellies. Nice. Oh. Gimme. Oh. Isn't Tilu 1 coming to PC? It might be, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. The closest thing I would think is an emulator, because it's not even on Xbox, it's only on PlayStation. But that would also be kind of difficult to do, the remade. Maybe. It's coming to PlayStation 5 though. But that would be difficult to do because one of the parts is you have to slowly move with the joystick so that you don't alert the clickers. But other than that, I mean, yeah. And I mean, there are those pressure-sensitive keyboards you can buy, but at the same time, at that point, you're just better off buying a controller. But that would be really cool, because it's a great game. But they need to stop remaking it, because it's released on 3 generations of consoles now. Day 1000 is a flex, never seen anyone reach. The most I've seen on YouTube is 650. I saw that video too, the guy was on PlayStation. And yeah, that's the highest I've seen. I doubt anyone's gotten to day 1000, at least legitimately, because someone would have made a video on it. But someone might have like edited the hex editor values and gotten to day 1000 that way. But you know, who knows? I'll definitely be the first legitimate player, though. Unless that PlayStation dude just hasn't said anything. He's secretly working towards it. Says it in the new trailer. I didn't really watch the new trailer, I just saw the pics. You guys ever played The Last of Us? I have. I have played it on PlayStation. I didn't finish it, though, but I already knew what happens in the story. It's a great story, though. Tilo 2 was good, too. People hated it for a reason that I will not go into if you haven't seen it. Unless everybody has. I mean, it's been out for, what, 2 years? But I mean, the gameplay still... Oh my god. The gameplay still looks cool, so... You know, that was cool. I'll have PlayStation. That's the way I want to play first on PC. Yeah. Oh. It might just have a different control thing, though, for that. Is like you move your mouse slowly. They're remaking it for PS5, yeah. The graphics look a lot better. Better facial animations. I hope it doesn't end up being like Life is Strange, where it looks a lot better in the trailer, but it ends up being awful. Ah, I missed. Hello, Codfred. How you doing? Aha, I got it. Let's go. Big woman in video game. That honestly wasn't like the main thing for me. It was like, oh hello. It was just I guess like since it got, oh look at that. See, I told y'all you can get a 45 from an NPC. I told y'all it's possible. But yeah, mainly I think it was just the fact that everybody hated it when it first released, so that kind of affected my opinion on it. One of the best games ever made. I agree. It is. It's one of those games that I wish I could forget all about it and replay it, because when it released, I wasn't that old yet, so I was like, you know, I knew what happened, but I didn't understand it. So that's the same with like a lot of Call of Duty games. All right, I have officially finished my coffee, so I'm moving on to water now. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine The Last of Us in VR, though. That would be cool. Then again, it's built for PlayStation, so it wouldn't work out that well, but like a Last of Us type game in VR. It's crazy how many people were mad about Abby. Yeah. I think because they tried to make the story about her as well. Like, in every playthrough that I watched, when it came to... Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen it. When it came to Ellie versus Ellie, like, every character when they were playing as Abby, they just let themselves die. They were like, yep, that's the canon ending. We're good. Goodbye. Like, every single one. And I don't blame them, to be honest. But no, you have to end up defeating Ellie. PSVR 2, so maybe, I mean, maybe, who knows? I mean, I doubt that they're gonna make a VR adaptation for it, but that would be cool. Something like Saints and Sinners, but with more storyline. I think the biggest problem with Saints and Sinners is that you can just kill anybody, so you can completely avoid the story if you want to. But in like The Last of Us, you know, you can't shoot your teammates, so... And it's very Abby-sided game, yeah. If you can convert any normal game into VR, which would you pick and why? Honestly, I don't... Oh, we're about to reach the funny number, I just realized. I don't... It would either be like... Probably... I don't know. I remember being asked that question, but I forgot what I answered.
The Shallow. Reclaimed Elite. Assaulting. Memorial Lane.
There are a lot of games I would love to see, like Call of Duty. I mean, they kind of did that with like Zero Caliber, and that was at least to me. Last of Us. Amnesia would be cool, if you guys ever played that or seen someone play it. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. They kind of did that with Dread Halls, but I played that a little bit, and it was absolutely terrifying. GTA would be cool. At least like San Andreas, because I know that might happen for Quest at some point. Who knows? Ooh. Yeah. I didn't bring a weapon. Uh-oh. I did not think that through. Well, this might be a very short scouting run. Oh. I need a weapon. Here we go. That'll work. Oh, dear God. This looks like a screenshot right here. I've never played Monster Hunter. What all is it about?
What was that?
Oh my god, what are the chances of that? Alright, well that worked. I did not think that would happen, but it did. He recreated the trailer. Alright, well. 2 death squads down. Just like that. See, that's why I like to roam without any weapons, because you get situations like that. And that might be the first time I've actually used full auto on soldiers before. I like to use semi-auto, because full auto just feels like a waste. But, you know, you can't shoot quickly with it. Nicely done. Why, thank you. If that were on standard, I don't know if I would have been able to do that, to be quite honest. But the game is on my side. Yeah. Come on. I just took out 2 death squads with a broken bottle. Don't tell me I can't kill 2 walkers. There we go. There's like nothing in here. Memorial Lane has like nothing when it's not an extra loot day. Sigma nutty. I kind of wish I went into that situation on standard though, because it would have been more interesting, I think. Yeah. Oh, that didn't break? Okay. Cool. Where are there birds? I've never heard a bird here before. That's interesting. I swear the birds are following me. You would think the walkers have eaten them all by now. Or maybe they're too fast for the walkers. That would make more sense. You wait right there. Oh, never mind. Axe, maybe? No. I feel bad for Nettie. Why is that? Oh, revolver. It's zombie birds, run. That would, I wonder why they haven't really covered that. Like, why only humans turn? Or have they ever covered that? Retribution needs a hard mode? Exactly. Story mode is kind of like that, but the problem and the reason I don't play on standard is because of the stamina. Like, if I were just playing the game regularly, I would play it on standard, but since I'm running around constantly, because I know the maps like the back of my hand, you know, it becomes more of a chore than anything. But when I play like challenges and whatnot, then I play on standard, because it's more interesting. No axe. Yeah. Axeman took all the axes. I mean, I kind of have 30-40 axes in my resting area, so. But, you know. It's not like I'm ever going to use the axes. I'm just going to collect them because they look nice. But yeah, I do hope Retribution has a hard mode and a permadeath mode. If there's a permadeath mode, I'm playing on that, and I'm getting to day 1000. It's better, story is too easy, yeah. Because I think on standard the AI can aim better, and they can actually like kill you. Like, I don't know if you saw in my day one, or yeah, my day one version of the game, the AI were actually pretty tough to beat. Like, firefights felt a lot more difficult, and I couldn't just walk in and shoot everybody. Which I don't know why they turned it down from that. And also, there were a lot more walkers, so it felt like it was actually a zombie-infested NOLA. And the gun sounds, and a bunch of stuff. I don't know why they changed, but who knows. I can see why they would have changed it for the Quest, but this is still the PC version, so You guys ever realize that there were axes next to the caches in Aftershocks? There's one next to the one in the Ward, but I don't think anywhere else. At least I don't think so. I don't play through the Aftershocks DLC that often, because you have to play through it specifically. No. Okay. Oh. Alright, it is the funny number. Nope, it is the funny number. Haha! Let's go. I'm going to bed now. Alright, Panic, see ya. Thank you for coming on by. Where do I remember seeing axes? I don't know, maybe. Maybe there are axes by each cache and I just never noticed. Alright, more arrows. More bullets. I wish there was a specific place you could find a lot of gunpowder. Other than, oh yeah, I get to see the funny before I go. Nice. I thought I was gonna hit that off stream, but, yeah, that's a screenshot right there. Nothing else is happening. Oh, there's that. I'll go to Bywater, and then the Shallows, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream because we've been going for, let me see, almost 2.5 hours, which is usually what these streams end up being. Do your next run with the lever action. I will do that in the Shallows. I forgot to this time, but I will definitely do that. I don't use the lever action much. I don't really use any of the guns because I'm crafting ammo for all of them, and it would be counterintuitive by using that, but skulls have gunpowder. Well, you can't really find them anywhere. You can find some in the catacombs and in Memorial Lane, but you can only find like one, and they only break down into like one.
They're on the verge of starvation.
Let me regain my stamina, and then you're gonna die.
If you have any that.
Yep. I should not have done that.
You must be so stupid
Alright, well,
showing
that's
your
not
face
how I thought
around
that was gonna
here.
work. Come in here, I dare you.
You mess.
Thank you. A leg. It's kind of crazy to think that I was gonna not collect ammo because I wanted it to be exactly 1,000 of every ammo type. But like, I crafted 5,000, or I crafted 1,000 of every ammo type, and I'm working back down. But you can see 5.56. I have not crafted any 5.56 since I hit 1,000. So I've gotten like 3,000 just from scavenging. Alright, that's very bad. Move! Alright, well.
You prove it. People gonna be pleased when I waste you.
You think you can fuck with us and get away with it?
Oh, you killed your guy. Thank you.
Die.
Ah, that's a broken shotgun anyway.
You're like a fucking
Alright, well, time to get out of here. Deal with that. What is this? It's nothing. Maybe a weapon over there? Ah, broken. God. Okay, well. Something over here. I am on life support. I might actually die this time. Alright. Oh, you're kidding. This looks dumb, but it's gonna work. Alright, please don't open that door, because I need a break. Okay. Alright. I can ambush them when they come back through. Nicely done. I didn't even kill any of them. I just ran away. Oh, you can't climb this? Come on. Alright. They're gonna come through there. And I'm like about to fall over. Alright, well I can't see chat now. They're gonna sneak past when I'm not looking, and they're gonna shotgun me and kill me. I think I hear footsteps. Or that might just be my heart beating from almost dying. Oh. Moment of truth. Can a keyboard block bullets? Come on, walk through. And then not. Where did they go? They'll be skulking around somewhere. They usually have routes that they take. Huh. Alright, well I guess they just went away. I mean, they're still out here somewhere. But that is strange. Usually they do this loop right here. Maybe they moved to there. I'm grabbing as many bottles as I can so that I have something to stab them with. David. How you doing? Definitely didn't almost die. Okay. Ah, hello. That's good to know that was on one hit. The game keeps like stuttering sometimes. Hello, Chills. How you doing? Okay, well. Oh, perfect. Holster the bottles. I have 2 already. But I have an axe now, so they'll be easier to take down if the reclaimed are even still here. That definitely didn't almost kill me. I think they heard me talking about how they stand no chance in retribution. I'm doing awesome. That is... I just turned my headset off. Nice. You're doing awesome. That's great to hear. That didn't kill the stream, did it? Let me check. Okay, my voice is still recording. That's good. I think they actually like despawned Nutty is the Axeman. I would never be. No. That would never be the case. Hello, innocent person. You're gonna die.
My kids, they're all cut up.
I would never be the Axeman. Alright, well, let's get out of here before I die. Because I don't want that to happen. Now you're still here, all good? Okay. The stream probably froze for a second. Okay, well that's the first time in a while that I've came back almost dead. But mostly because I left with no weapons, but it's interesting. I hope, at least, I hope that the Reclaimed have taken over the house in the Shallows, or at least tower. Because I'm going there next. That poor woman and her kids. Yeah, well. She had supplies that I definitely need because I'm definitely low on supplies. Because it's weird. You see, that was her screaming in the past. Where did my... Alright, well there's a bottle somewhere here. I need to clean up all these wooden boards. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. And all these. Now her kids are all alone. Clementine was all alone. No, and she turned out... Yeah, I would say she turned out fine, but you know. Alright, let's make some bandages so I don't die. Where do I find the esteemed mortal? I do not know off the top of my head, but you can, I have a crafting video, or not crafting, all the crafting recipes tutorial, so you can search that up, and I do show where the esteemed mortal is. I'm gonna make a lever action so I don't forget. Alright. Safe's in Old Town? Yeah. The safe's in Old Town. The code is in the Rampart band room. Which, if you want to know where that is, I don't know. Okay, thanks. Nice. Alright, time to go massacre a bunch of innocent civilians. I mean, they're not civilians. They picked up a weapon, so...
Infiltrated. By one.
Oh, I need jambalaya. Almost forgot.
Reclaimed scouts infiltrated. Memorial Lane.
Looks like they're sending out a lot of troops. That's good. Whoa. Yeah. The Shallows, alright. Oh, you can already see the Reclaim Squad. That was a sentence. I'm gonna alert them so that they can stand a fair shot. Oh, let me throw that away. Don't come through the right side. I just realized that this is not gonna work. Well, it worked regardless. What is your most M? Alright. Now time to go kill the tower. Oh man, there's no faction taking over the house. The Shallows look so much clearer on meta than PSVR. Yeah. And there's just so much stuff on the PC version that that isn't on Quest, but also it just looks better than PSVR, which makes sense. But you know, hopefully PSVR 2 will be able to match PC VR. I remember seeing someone talking about maybe Half-Life Alyx getting on PC or PSVR. Oh. PSVR is so bad. I mean, it's pretty good, to be honest, considering the PS4 is so old at this point. Haha, one-handed. Tower reclaimed. If Saints and Sinners were like the actual apocalypse, I probably wouldn't side with either group, mostly because, well, I mean, I would side with Reclaimed, but like I wouldn't be in the Reclaimed, you know, I'd just be on their good side. But I also wouldn't want to mess with the tower either, because I do not have the skill set of the Taurus. Oh, hello. Oh, that's... PSVR 2 is going to be compatible with PC. I mean, maybe. I haven't heard anything about that, but... it might have similar graphics, though, hopefully. PSVR isn't bad, yeah. Trick question. It is neither. Ooh. Alright then. Anything up here? No. Okay. Games are good, everything else is bad. Ah! Games are fun. But I mean, then again, the problem is just not having time to play them. I'm gonna send you off the side, like that one White Arrow video. Hey. I can't wait for the falling animations and Retribution. That's gonna be fun, pushing walkers off the side. Who's singing me? Alright. That's basically everything. Oh my god, he actually walked through the palace to get up here. That, oh my god! That is raw dedication. Now you die for real. Are you gonna play Ghostbusters when it comes out? Maybe. It does look fun. I haven't watched Ghostbusters, so I know nothing about it, but I mean, I know that it's like, you know, you hunt ghosts with a giant vacuum cleaner. Probably would have gotten PSVR if I hadn't got the Quest 2. I mean, the Quest 2 is still really good, considering it's completely standalone. Like, you have no computer, and it still does what it does, and that's just incredible. And I honestly think that's going to be the future for VR going forward, because, you know, Oculus just have it nailed down. Hopefully it doesn't end up being a metaverse. I really hope it doesn't end up being that. But, you know, who knows? I'm gonna mass murder the exiles. Nice. As we all. Share attached to you. I'm sorry I'm late. Are we doing the trial or normal 1,000 days? We're doing 1,000 days. I held a vote at the beginning, but everybody voted day 1,000. I might attempt a world record on Via Corolla, but that's if I have time. I'm with White Arrow. You've never seen Ghost? I've never seen it. I've never seen a lot of stuff. I'm gonna shock a lot of people with this, but I've never seen Harry Potter, Star Wars, Star Trek. Never seen any of it, and I have no plans on doing so. Oh wait, we didn't even see the tower. Oh well. Maybe they died to walkers because they're that incompetent. I mean, I'll watch Ghostbusters before I play it. Maybe, I don't know. Is it a TV show or is it a movie? You're dead to me now. I know there's one with what's his name? Ant-Man from the MCU, Paul Rudd. But other than that, I've never seen it. How do you go through days so fast? Just grab and go, basically. I've got the maps memorized, so I just do routes, basically. Nutty mate, you need to make Ghostbusters the next film we watch. I need to watch a lot of cinema. I have Pirates of the Caribbean pulled up. I watched the first one, but I did not watch any of the other ones. I need to watch that. Need to watch John Wick, like you mentioned. Need to watch Ghostbusters. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not like I don't have the time for it. I just never think to do it. Alright. Okay. It is all good. I mean, I wouldn't blame you, to be quite honest. Because, you know, it's those types of movies that everyone has seen, and you just, like, know. I just finished the entire Star Wars saga yesterday, because I was getting bullied when I said I didn't watch it. Yeah, it's shooty lasers, and that's just eh. And how they have, like, you know, when ships are flying through, there's no side thrusters, so how are they turning? It's like, you know, it's a lot of things like that. But I gotta do that then. Ghostbusters is a timeless film. Bill Murray is God. Or is a God. Yeah. You made the Saints and Sinners Warzone vids? I did. I made Warzone and the multiplayer. At least tell me you've seen Shrek. I've probably seen Shrek, but I don't remember anything from that film. I haven't watched a lot of Disney stuff and a lot of those old animated things. Like I'm gonna make a lot of people upset with this one, but I don't think I've actually watched all of Toy Stories. I don't think I have. I have like, I mean, I know these films and I know scenes from them, but I've just never. I mean, I need to believe that I have watched them, but just I remember nothing from them. My memory is horrible, by the way, so like I forget halfway through a conversation what I'm talking about. Just point blank. But you know, I've seen Lion King, but I don't remember anything from it. I think because it was during a school day, like we were watching it for an assignment, and that was when we were like in first grade or something. Oh, my game just lagged hard, and it's stuttering. Let's go! I love it when it does that. I'm not the biggest fan of classic Disney films, yeah. I mean, for their time, they were incredible, because they were whole 3D films, but... you know, it's like, it is what it is. Maybe we should be asking what films have you seen? You know, you would have to name a film, and then I would say if I've watched it or not, or if I remember. Because I guess I just haven't watched a lot of films in my time. Oh, hello. I mean, I've got like the entire MCU memorized line for line, so there's that. Oh, hello. I didn't know you could spawn back here.
Cooperate, and I won't have to break any bones.
Well, that's a lot. Alright then. Well, I guess I might as well deal with these guys. I'll just leave them there. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Doesn't ring a bell. Is that... I've heard that name before, but I don't know what film series that's a part of. Is that James Bond or... No, not James Bond. Oh, what's that one adventurer? Oh my god. Indiana Jones, that's the one. Hey Nutty, are you into music? If so, what's your favorite band? I love music. I don't have a particular band per se. It changes. Just whatever sounds good, to be honest. You gotta say though, you're pretty sharp with the lever action. That's honestly, that's a nice compliment considering I never use this thing. The only weapons I ever really use, if any, are like the Nova, the FS. But I did use the lever action in my recent, in the day one video, so I have had that practice with it. What day are we on now? 4/22. But yeah, just any music really. I prefer like lo-fi hip-hop, like just chill music. but also I like, you know, like funky music and like music from Project Nexus, if anyone's ever played that. Bro, it's so good. What is music or something else? All right. Oh, hello. I mean, my aim in VR isn't that great, but I mean, it gets by. I mean, probably because I play Saints and Sinners, and you don't need a great aim in order to... rap rock is pretty good. I like rap as well. Old school rap, though. Not that mumble stuff they're doing nowadays. I'm talking Tupac. I'm talking Eazy-E, you know, Ice Cube. Not like Lil Uzi. Like, I still can't to this day figure out if Lil Uzi is a meme or if that's an actual artist that makes music. Lever action. Yeah. I hear a lot of people say it's great. It just depends on if you're good at doing the motion, doing that. Should stop reloading it, it's gonna break soon. Rip Tupac. Thoughts on Eminem? He's pretty good. His older songs are funny, new songs are funny as well. I mean, like, he is... Like, even if you don't like his music, you have to appreciate the genius that it goes into when he makes his songs. Like, just the metaphors and just every bar is carefully crafted. Like, he is the Dave Chappelle of the rap game, pretty much. Eminem feels like the only rapper out there. Yeah. I mean, he's been through it all, man. He was there on day one and is still here. And hasn't stopped. He's only gotten better. IMO. Yes, I just unironically used the acronym. Alright. That went a little farther than I thought. Oh, I still have medicine. And that's it. Alright. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep going on this. I might end the stream soon. Or how long? 2 hours 53 minutes. My goodness. It also one-shots enemies at a distance, even on the chest. Yeah, that's true. Only human enemies, though, not walkers. Which, I mean, yeah, it makes sense, because you gotta brain them, but... Currently making the Jambalaya Tower, nice. Gimme. There you go. Making towers of stuff in this game, though, is kind of difficult. Mostly because after 2 or 3, it starts becoming wobbly. 4600, nice. GG, mate, great stream. Hope you have the top rest of your Saturday. Why, thank you. I'll probably go till, I think this day will be my last, but yeah, then I'm gonna head off. Well, we've got 2 squads to end off the day, so that's great. Hey Nutty, have you ever played FNAF VR? I have not, but it looks absolutely terrifying. I mean, I can play the original FNAFs because it's like, you know, I've got a, it's just jump scares. So once you learn that, then it's like, eh. And I played a lot of the first game when it first came out, trying to do the 420 mode, and yeah, it's as difficult as Mark said it was. It is not the easiest. Do you ever think about scrapping all of your resources just to see? I am going to on day 1000, because I have a lot of boxes of stuff that I haven't scrapped, that I'm just keeping as a decorative
Give me your
piece.
bandages before I
What day are you
pistol
on?
whip you into the dirt.
423.
Asshole! Put the weapon away!
Work. That worked. It is very terrifying. Yeah.
Heard something.
Good lord. Alright. That's a big square. And they are no more. 423. Good. Y'all are remembering better than I am. And then the tower the group should be around here somewhere. This might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna use this to try and kill that squad if I can find them. Oh. Oh, they should be coming through here. So come to me. Come on. Well, that's not where I thought you were gonna go. And it was just the one. Well, never mind. Is it possible to take that car battery with you? You mean the one here? No. Do you like the 4th in pain? Yep, it's an S tier. It's the only weapon I usually take out, but now I'm gonna start roaming without weapons. Right now, I'm trying to get to day 100 without dying, and I'm on day 68. Nice. Enjoy your 69th day. Yeah. It is a great milestone. Oh, there's the rest. It's weird how one soldier will detach from the rest of the group. Well, alright then.
You gonna show your face here?
Where'd that? There it is. And they drop bows. I don't know if y'all knew that, but they do drop laminated bows from time to time. I use crowbar one-handed, you're a madman. Even two-handed, that thing is difficult to use. Alright, never mind then. I just got done playing with The Walking Dead. Nice. Saints and Sinners are a different game. I wish you could take the water jug with you. You can technically on PC. Not the one in Bywater, but you can find the one in the churchyard. But on Quest, it's just not there. And plus, you wouldn't be able to take it with you anyway. Actually, well, you might be able to, because it does save if you take... if you're holding something and you... Oh... No, yeah, if you hit a loading zone and you're holding something, it'll take it with you. Feels satisfying when you kill them, though. With the crowbar? Yeah. I much prefer the axe, to be honest, because then you can just... Today I had to go through Rampart. You were shaking. Yeah, I mean, it just takes some getting used to. But it's just the darkness and the jump scares of the doors, and once you get over both of those... Oh, there are still people. Oh, wait. Yeah, once you get through both of those, then it's... Ow. Oh my god, this is why I hate explosive arrows. They just don't do what you tell them to. There we go. Yeah. The axe is dope, I agree. It is very good. I don't use it though because I'm stockpiling them, but other than that, they're great. And the esteemed mortal too. I just don't use weapons in general. I only use like bottles. Because the more things I bring, the less I will be able to take back, unless I break something. How much longer will the stream be? It's gonna be this day. Like, I'm heading back and I'm gonna end the stream because it's been going on forever. This is my longest stream so far. Are you going to be streaming for another 30 minutes? No. Rampart's hallways in the Quest version, you literally can't see anything? Yeah. It kinda sucks. It's like literally pitch black. Let me take the lady's arm. I mean, on PC it's a little better. You can see sort of the darkness, but not that much. What would you do in a real zombie invasion? In my opinion, I'd want to die if I were in a world like that. I mean, you know, I'd at least try to survive. Because, I mean, on one hand, you know, it's a terrible world, but on the other, that is one of the most unique lives you could live. That unfortunately a lot of people wouldn't. But, you know, it depends also on what type of zombies. If we're talking Walking Dead, then, you know, it's awesome. Not really, but, you know, it's that. But also, if we're talking 28 days later, it's GG. We're all gonna die. But also, if it were something like The Walking Dead, I feel like the government would be able to take on walking zombies pretty easily. Like, I never understood how every government in The Walking Dead falls, because they're not that difficult to take down. It feels like they act like it's 28 days later in, like, World War Z during the initial outbreak, and then it's like, it calms down, and they just start walking. Stop sprinting full speed at you. On the other, you can kill everything. I usually just bring one two-handed weapon and a gun, bandages, food, and medicine. I used to be like that, but I don't bring anything now. medicine as well. Oh my god. Alright. Well, I think that's pretty much everything. I'm gonna scrap this. And yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream. Yeah, but people turn no matter what after they die. Well, I mean, I can kind of get that, but still. It feels like, you know, because governments are big, so they, you know, they got the firepower. Alright, but yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream since it's been going on for 3 hours now. Hope you all enjoyed. Have you played Onslaught? I have not, but I have not heard great things about it. And yeah, thank you all so much for coming. It's been cool. We actually had some cool stuff happening. And yeah, see you all later. Goodbye. Now it's going to be awkward because I have to walk over and end the stream.